When our group got together to compare notes on what products we used every day, one item stood out on my list. I use this item every day for relief of stress and a little bit of simple fun. The Slinky. The Slinky was invented by naval mechanical engineer Richard James, as he was trying to come up with a way to stabilize sensitive instruments on ships for the rough seas. During this time, he dropped a spring off a shelf and watched as it walked itself down the path. He came home and told his wife, who had to look through the dictionary and came up with a name for this strange item. She named it the Slinky. Ever since, the Slinky has been an affordable toy for children. A Google search for the product took us to an endless list of things you can do with a Slinky toy, and I realized that this toy has been creatively transformed into bird repellent guards, gutter guards, pecan pickers, bird feeders, mail holders, pen holders, a hair accessory, even a lamp, and was most often used in schools to teach students physics. I was thoroughly impressed at how many innovations had come out of such a simple product.
We then quickly realized that we were basically researching the history of helical spring, which is used in ton of everyday products. So many we lost the count. When we began to chart it out, it looks something like we use springs in bed, there are springs in pen and doors, and our keyboards as well, and eventually realized that there are springs all around us.
Once upon a time, more than a million years ago, the gods were probably on a holiday when there was a climate change and people had to migrate to places to find water. They settled along the rivers and started agriculture. To navigate, they built canoes from wooden bucks and rowed down the streams. As civilization revolutionized, boats became ships and people began exploring the sea. But as they didn't have a good navigation system, ships got lost. So Galileo invented the pendulum clock to help them navigate. From the pendulum clock, we got the chronometers and the modern clocks we have today. Richard James accidentally invented the Slinky while he was aboard a Navy ship working on the navigation systems. Also, we discovered that the most important device we use today, the computer, wouldn't have been very useful if it was not for the discovery of clocks, as clocks are an integral part of the computer. Also, we wouldn't have the GPS too.
So, as we have seen things so far, we conclude that innovation is an unlimited and interlinked process unlike human DNA, where one cell is connected to another and it's quite difficult to find out one of the evolutions from so many. Well, that's innovation, isn't it?